Oh, it's got to be 6:38. We need to run to the car, buddy. It's time to go. We had, my hands are full this morning. We had at least 2 inches of rain last night. It rained for hours and hours. Oh, thank you, Donnie. Hot wrap you made for me this morning, that chicken fajita. Awesome. Recycle bin, please. Yes, kiss, kiss. Oh. Good morning, Ruby. Not a lot of clearing out there this morning, just a lot of clouds. We're right at the end of our book. We could have used another 5 or 10 minutes. I love you, buddy. Have a good day. I'll see you this afternoon.
I'll see you this afternoon.
Yes, Ruby. I'm closing the trunk before I move. Well, the sun is trying its hardest to break through those early morning clouds. It had started to clear in Raleigh, but not so much in Fuquay yet. I'm just headed inside for my morning walk. Yeah, I'm trying to walk or drive slowly this morning to get about 3 more kilometers on my Pokemon device and Johnny's, so I can evolve Espeon before 4 p.m. today with the special moveset. So yeah, it's either me get it or ask Donnie to go out in the unicycle again, which I'm sure he'd be willing to do, but it's not too bad out here right now. It's only like 76. I'll take it. Wish it had been like this yesterday. Lots of fresh bouquets of flowers put out this morning. I took a few pictures since it's so gray outside. I thought I'd enjoy the color inside today. Johnny has a birthday party to go to this weekend, and these are the kind of gift cards that boys want. The local scoop about Rose's closing is that their lease is going up, and they didn't want to pay an increased lease. And also that there will be a fitness place going in there to take the spot of Rose's, which I am happy to hear that the building isn't going to sit vacant for a long time, right? We don't want that. We really don't have any vacant buildings in Fuquay because the economy is pretty good in this area. And so I was pleased it wouldn't just sit there. Still waiting to see what's going to happen to the Kroger grocery store that's closing. They were bought out by Harris Teeter, and we already have a nice Harris Teeter in town. Actually, the Harris Teeter store is probably smaller. So I wonder if they'll remodel the Kroger and reopen it as a Harris Teeter and then shut down. I don't know. I haven't heard that. But interesting to see what might go into the Kroger building, because would hate to see that spot be empty also. But there were always 10, 15 cars parked in front of Rose's in there shopping. And the few times that I went in there, there was, you know, a good handful of people. Now, I'm sure Walmart can, you know, easily accommodate those people moving over here, or Dollar General, any of those other places. But yeah, still, I'm sure some people will definitely miss the Rose's closing. So that was the scoop. We also lost our Kentucky Fried Chicken in town in the last year, and I just suspected folks went to Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue instead, but the lady said that, again, it was a leasing issue with a rent increase on that corner. Well, that's the corner with all the construction right now. You couldn't, I don't know what company would be willing to pay a lease to rent that building, so I think maybe the leaser there, the leasing agent kind of messed that one up, because you know, it'd be hard for a business to stay open for 18 months with the construction that's on that corner, making it so hard to get in and out. But anyway, that's the local hometown scoop this morning. As you saw in yesterday's video, the bluebird babies were up in the hole and really looking quite mature and definitely close to fledging. I don't know if they're still in there or not, but yeah, it was really exciting when I looked at the video last night, how well they were doing. So my fingers are crossed they fledge and are safe and happy and doing well. So Don and I are out here. He's got his unicycle. I've got my longboard Trying to get the last couple kilometers I need so I can evolve Espeon on both Johnny and my account. I prefer to get up to the street. This hill's pretty steep and I haven't been on it in a while, so I'd like to start where it's flat. Yeah, well, this is good exercise for me, if nothing else, me walking it up here to the top of the hill, down the driveway and back to the house. I haven't been on it because it's just been too hot for me to want to be out here. And I'm avoiding the sun. I did find out an interesting thing. My remote on for my board was dead, and it will operate while plugged into a battery, a little portable battery. So that was goodness. Yeah, speed demon on the board I am not. My balance never feels really great, but you know, if I can be happy going 5 mile an hour, 3 mile an hour, 7 mile an hour, that's good. I can get out here, get some fresh air, get some exercise. Tom was a little leery of me getting on the board because he doesn't want me to get hurt, have any more injuries, be in any more pain than I am. I get that. I don't want to stress him. But no reason why I can't come out here on this nice flat surface and get a little exercise and, you know, enjoy some time with him. He must be talking to somebody up here by this house that's under construction. Everybody's curious about his wheel. Don's trying to go 6 miles an hour to get the GPS on the Pokemon to register the kilometers as, you know, efficiently as possible. Yeah, you want me to look and see how we're doing? Our progress?
Yeah, that's one legitimate lap.
All right, let me see. It says we're at 3.9 of 5 kilometers. I don't remember what it was at the beginning. Let me catch this Pokemon. We have found that sometimes it doesn't update real time. So Johnny's phone just went up to level 35, and it looks like his Eevee has gone far enough. So we're doing good on his Eevee. We just need another 1 kilometer on mine or something like that. Well, we got Johnny's Espeon evolved, beautiful green. He's going to be excited about that, and mine is close. Yeah, it's hot out here. It's cloudy and it's pleasant, more pleasant than yesterday, but don't be fooled. It's still plenty humid and still summer. So this house over here where they cleared all the trees, looks like they've put all new siding on it. Still don't think they're living there, as evidenced by the porta potty. But they have converted the garage into more living space. I like the columns that they swapped out on the front, and I mean, of course, I'm happy for them to be restoring this house so it looks nice in our neighborhood. Don says it's 73, but it's 90% humidity out there. Yeah, he was trying to make me feel better that anything we sweated, there's no evaporation out there today, because God, I am hot after doing next to nothing out there. Enjoyed it though, really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was fun.
I'm in the car. It's around 1:30. I'm headed to pick up Johnny. We got through our videos and we had our nap. Nothing too exciting after we were done on the longboard. So it was a good morning. It's still cloudy out there, but the rain doesn't look like it's threatening. And hopefully it'll be an uneventful ride to get Johnny. Stopped over here on the west side of town near the train station, just checking out the mural near the old Dillon hardware store, and saw the train and came over to check it out too. What were you just saying, Johnny?
So this appears to be the area where the old buildings and the new buildings collide. For instance, Mom, you're supposed to turn the camera.
Okay, I'll do the,
that building looks really old, but that building looks like it may have just gone up.
Right, that building is brand new.
Old building, new building.
This is a part of Raleigh I haven't explored as much as other parts, so it's cool to check it out this afternoon with Johnny. I'm not sure exactly what I'm seeing, but I think it's really cool. As Johnny said, this appears to be a new building, and it is a new building. It's the building last year that I put a video in the Ruby videos of the crane lifting stuff up to the top. They finished putting on the outside of it really quick. They are still working on the inside of it, however. And then here's another building off in the distance that they are adding. So lots of construction on the west end. This restaurant over here appears to have a caboose type car or gondola type trolley car, something mural painted on its patio. No way to access it without going inside the restaurant though. This vehicle in front of us is carrying tobacco leaves, probably either the bottom leaves or the middle leaves. The top leaves have certainly not been picked yet, and it's being taken someplace to dry. This is a very common scene in North Carolina this time of year. I mentioned in previous videos that the leaves are removed from the plant starting at the bottom and working their way up, and it's a very labor-intensive process, and then, you know, the leaves are taken to dry, but that's what this is in front of us. Time to take Johnny to Taekwondo. You said you got a little bit of homework done? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. We just listened to the audiobook on the way home. Riveted. We started book 2. I think there's like 6 or 8 books in this series. We could be listening for a long time if we don't tire of it. Bye, bud. Do good for me.
All right.
Really? Seriously? For real? I stopped in over at the Garden Hut hoping they were open until 6 and I could walk around and take some pictures and enjoy myself for a few minutes, but they were closing at 5 and I fired off 30 or 40 swallowtail on lantana pictures, but that guy kept on moving around a lot or I would have gotten more, and then I had to leave so they could lock up. Was a little bummed. Drove Main Street, played Pokemon Go a little bit. Johnny ought to be out in a few minutes. So miles since last charge is 110. I think the last time we charged was Friday night. This has got a few more miles than what I drove today, but not many. Probably one trip into Fuquay. Hey Donnie, I got some good news for you.
Oh, I like good news.
And it's even from the DMV. I know that's really hard to believe, but it is. So they sent you back our $20 check and they sent us a new sticker.
What a nice bunch of people, the DMV.
I know.
Hey, I like the DMV.
Well, you know, if they're going to do the right thing, you got to give them credit where credit's due.
Wonderful.
So
well, thank you.
Please go out and put it on before it
gets lost again? All right, will do. Look at there, some check and everything. That's wonderful.
Yep, I thought you'd be pleased.
All right.